What is up, casuals? And today I am back with another video. And I've been thinking about some of these fighters and some of these hype jobs coming up. Some of these, that was my phone that just fell over. Ignore that. Some of these hype jobs, some of these big names coming up in the division that people are really thinking about. You got guys like Aaron Pico, the the, the David Martinez's. We got the Yaroslav Amasovs. We got the Mirzakhanovs of the divisions coming up. But I just want to go through and I want to give my pick for the most overrated and most underrated fighter in every division and why I'm picking them. And there's no better place to start than the flyweight division with Asu Almabayev. This guy's so fucking overrated. Almabayev is genuinely so fucking overrated. I am sick of him. This guy was talking shit like he was gonna beat Joshua. Joshua Van would beat the shit out of this guy. All right. He thought Alex Perez was getting worked by Perez. Was getting absolutely he was getting worked by Perez. Landed a spinning wheel kick around the guard, wobbled Perez, and got a lucky guillotine. Okay, congrats. You did that. You barely scraped by a fucking like weak notice Jose Ochoa. You fucking smudged CJ Vergara to a decision. Fucking 29-28 decision Mateus Nicolau. You barely dropped him. You couldn't even finish Nicolau, really? Oh, brother, get a grip. Get a load of this guy. I mean, he got smoked out by Manel Cobb whenever they fall. I mean, what's his fight history? I mean, fucking boring smudge decision Jose Johnson was getting put in submissions left and right. Like, come on, man. Really? He's so boring. He's got like no real star power. He's got no real personality. He's supposed to fight Brandon Moreno. Thank God Lona Kavanaugh stepped up. Lona Kavanaugh's an actual prospect. He's overrated. He's got all right striking. He's a smudge grappler. No real threat on the ground. The only submission he's gotten is in his debut and now against Perez. I mean, man, he's just overrated. Can't stand him. He's not all that. Was getting taken down by Perez and getting his takedown stuffed by Perez. I think Charles Johnson's going to school this guy. Speaking of Charles Johnson, not actually. A lot of people consider Charles Johnson the most underrated flyweight, but I think now because he kind of gets the respect he deserves and, he's kind of built the name for himself as, oh, this guy, he's really good. He's not really underrated anymore, but someone who doesn't get the respect they deserve. Alan Nascimento. Alan Nascimento, he's good. He's real good. He's got pretty good striking. He's a little like slow and plotty on the feet, almost just stuck in the mud a bit. But on the ground, he's legit. He's got great top control. He's got six submissions from the front choke position, from the front headlock. He's got a good Darce choke. He just Darce Cody Durden. He's got a chin and he can fight back. He can fight off people. Cody Durden was kind of like walking him down, putting it on him. And then Nascimento lands this counter elbow as Durden steps in and he ends up subbing him. Jafel Filo had an optimal first round against Nascimento, and then Nascimento goes out there and he just controls the second and the third rounds. He subbed Carlos Hernandez pretty easily. Who else? He's got one more like kind of smudge win. Jake Hadley. I mean, he smudged Jake Hadley, just absolutely dominated him on the ground. His only loss in the UFC is to Tagir Ulanbekov. Not a bad loss, but if you're losing to Tagir, my God, we have some work to do. But it seems he's done his work. It seems he's improved. He's gotten better. He's really fucking good. And I see no one talking about this dude and his hype. I see no one talking about him. Granted, I think it's just because he's quite inactive because he's had injuries in the past and they've kind of held him back. But he's really good, and his activity is starting to pick up again now that the injuries have kind of subsided, and he's kind of getting back in the groove of things. Kind of like Arnold Allen, and you look at someone like Song Yudong. Song Yudong, the past like 3 years, it's been like one fight at the beginning of the year every time, and now it's and same with Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen's been like 1 year, one fight a year for the past 3 years. Now we get multiple fights in this year with these guys, and Nascimento is one of them. So you know, my pick for flyweight he's very underrated fighter. Moving on to bantamweight for the most overrated fighter, Raul Rosas Jr. Yeah, this guy's such a blob. Please, oh my god, he's actually such a blob. He's so overrated. First of all, okay, he's got good grappling. Okay, he's got good grappling. He's got good takedown entries, and he's got good control. Not the biggest submission threat. I mean, he's not a real problem on the feet. He's got one knockout over Terrence Mitchell. Terrence Mitchell was a. You guys don't know this. Terrence Mitchell was actually at one point a Kai Kara France victim. Sorry, brother, but if you're a Kai Kara France victim, yeah, I think it's fair to say Raul Rosas Jr. could knock you out. I mean, he had that, and I think his entertainment and his name value is overhyped too. I mean, yeah, he was. It was like, oh, this is the 17-year-old prospect. Not, I mean, he's 20. He's like what, 21, 22 now. But now it's kind of like, he's a young dude. It's a young guy, sick. Now it's kind of faded, and the UFC pushes him to be this like big Mexican star, but I mean, they got better Mexican prospects in bantamweight like David Martinez, who's fighting Umar Nurmagomedov now. I mean, Raul Rosas Jr. He's just not that entertaining. You know, his striking is really not all. It's just not that good at all. I mean, he can scrap. He can land shots. He's decently technical, but I mean, if you look at like Arichi Long, who Cody Haddon ragdolled Arichi Long and then fucking beat his shit and knocked him out. Put him out with knees to the body without striking him. Raul Rosas Jr. dropped a round to Arichi Long. Like, he's just overrated. He's not that good. And it's like he has the boring, like, smudge grappling style. You know who did have that? You know who evolved from that? The most underrated bantamweight, in my opinion. Mario Blobtista. You know what? I used to be a hater. I used to be a Blobtista hater. I used to think, fuck this guy. I used to think, I hope he gets slimed out. Hit this dude with a truck. I fucking hated him. He's actually super underrated. That his last couple performances against Patchy Mix, he looked really good. He put on a crazy good pace. He pieced him up, absolutely pieced him up, just landing just big shots 24/7. Against Umar Nurmagomedov, he didn't win, but he had a great showing. He was scrambling hard. You know, he wasn't resting in any position. He got him in a knee bar, and he injured Umar. Got him in a really bad leg entanglement. Injured his knee. Then he fought Vinicius Oliveira, and he just pieced him up and dominated him on the ground and choked him out. Choked out Vinicius Oliveira. Great win. Vinicius Oliveira was riding a really good couple of wins. Bernardo Sopai, uh, coming coming off really good wins. Ricky Simone coming off. Ricky Simone followed up with back-to-back wins after that fight. Ricky Simone did. Said Nurmagomedov and then Kyler Phillips. He was coming off these really good wins, and Batista just schooled him and smoked him. Oliveira was showing nice takedown defense against guys like Ricky Simone and Said Nurmagomedov, and he got ragdolled by Mario Batista. So he's very underrated. I don't think he gets a lot of the respect he deserves. His grappling is sick. He's got good striking. He moves well. He's technical. He's sound. He's got great cardio. Mario Batista is extremely underrated. Moving on to featherweight now. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to tell y'all. I think Diego Lopez is overrated. I'm sorry. I think he's fucking overrated. Respectfully, I think he's overrated. Do I think he beats Steve Garcia? Honestly, yeah. I think he beats Steve Garcia. But, I feel like that's the kind of like level that Diego Lopez beats. I mean, let me be clear. He's not bad. When I say these guys are overrated, they're not bad fighters. Okay, but he's just a brawler. He doesn't really do anything all that special. He kind of goes out there, he brawls in the pocket, and he hopes to land something big. He's not all that impressive. He's got great boxing and good power. He's got great jiu-jitsu. He's sick on the ground. He's sick on the ground. Nasty, nasty grappling. But when it comes to anything else, he's just not all that good. Volk followed the exact same game plan as he did in the first fight. The only difference is he started circling a different direction, and then Diego Lopez didn't know what to do. Diego Lopez didn't know what to do. So Volk could just... Volk was just able to repeat the same game plan and just school him. Lopez is just... he doesn't move his head. In terms of his... He just doesn't move his head. He can't cut off the cage. He just brawls and he throws these big shots in the pocket. If we... a lot of people point to the John Silva fight. Oh, well, he beat John Silva. He knocked out John Silva. If you look at that fight, man... First round, yeah, he goes out there, he dominates John Silva. Can't take that away from him. That second round... Dude, John Silva was piecing him the fuck up. John Silva was piecing him the fuck up, and Diego Lopez... It was kind of a lucky spinning elbow. It kind of was. And then we kind of ended up seeing that, okay. It became the same thing again. Oh, he's gonna do this to this guy. He's gonna knock out Volk in the rematch. And then Volk just does the same thing again. Lopez, he's good. He's a good fighter. He's just... I don't think he's as good as people would suggest he is. He's a fun, entertaining fighter. He has scraps. He gets knockouts. He puts on these good performances. I don't think he's, like how people say he is, where he's like this world champion. I don't think he's ever going to be champ, respectfully. Truthfully, I think Arnold Allen beats him. Speaking of which, not a joke this time. Arnold Allen is my most underrated featherweight. I think he's the most underrated featherweight. Um, I remember in the lead up to this fight, I was seeing things like Arnold Allen is not elite anywhere. Arnold Allen isn't elite. Arnold Allen's good. He's just not good enough. I was seeing people pick Melky. I was seeing people count out Arnold Allen. And then Arnold Allen goes out there and he 50-45s Costa. Completely outboxes him. Fucking drops him in the first round. Pieces him up across the next four. Showed his elite striking and movement. The dude's got good grappling. He can mix it up well. He's got... I mean, he's just got sick... Oh, what am I thinking, dude? I can't do... Oh, one other thing I saw people saying... I knew, I was thinking this entire fight, oh, Allen's going to win because he's going to be able to pressure Costa. And people were saying, no, Allen doesn't pressure. Allen can't pressure fighters. Like, he didn't do that shit to Giga Chikadze the entire fight. What are we talking about? But he's got elite striking. He's got sick boxing. He's fast as shit. He's so fast. And he's got good kicks too. He can mix in kicks to the head and kicks to the body. I mean, he was checking the kicks of Costa all night. He was seeing everything. And he showed his grappling. He was able to take down Costa. He was able to control him on the ground. Get going there. I mean, it was just... He showed that he's elite and he's well-rounded. I thought he beat Movzar. I still think he beat Movzar. I think he would beat Aljamain Sterling. I think he would beat Diego Lopez. I think in a rematch against John Silva, he could beat him. Okay, he's an incredibly underrated fighter. He doesn't get the respect he deserves, no matter what. All I see is people counting him out all the time, and I just don't see enough respect on his name. Moving up to lightweight, the most overrated fighter in lightweight division. Rafael Fiziev. I know, I love Fiziev. I love his striking. He's super fun. I like going back and watching his old fights. He's got sick striking. It's so fun to watch. Dude, Fiziev is so overrated. People talk about, man, Fiziev, man. Like the Lucas Tracy impression. Because he's such a technical striker. He does everything the right way. People think he's the best. But he's incredibly overrated. We saw Rufi pieced him up and knocked him out. Gaethje twice now has pieced him up and outlanded him on the feet. Just getting him with these good uppercuts. I mean... He's just not as good as everyone would suggest. I mean, I think where he is in the division right now is, yeah, that's kind of his peak. I think people treat him as this, like, unstoppable, like, power puncher. Like, you don't want to get hit by Fiziev, man. That dude's got power. But, I mean, when's the last time he's, like, knocked anyone out? Or dropped anyone? He's got, like, pretty overrated power. I mean... He's good. He's technical. But he's just not all that as like specialist everyone suggests. He's a fun technical striker who can have these, fun matchups, but he's not that good. Simply put. He's just not as good as everyone would suggest he is. And I don't think I would really pick him to beat anyone above him in the division. I don't think I would. I think he would lose to most of them. If not all of them. I mean, he was supposed to fight Oliveira. I mean, if he didn't get injured when he did, and he fought Oliveira, that would have been best case scenario for him, in all honesty. Because he would have fought Oliveira coming off of a bad knockout. He might have been able to finish Oliveira. But even then, I still think Oliveira would have just taken him down and, out-grappled him and outpaced him and beat him still. I don't think Fiziev is all that of what people make him out to be, of this just monster Muay Thai artist with this. Oh, dude, you don't want to be standing there with Fiziev. No one can stand with Fiziev. Oh, they all got to take him down. Oh, I don't see him that way. But for the most underrated fighter in lightweight, Fares Ziam. Fares Ziam is sick, dude. I underrated him for too long. I think he's I think he's legit. I mean, if you go back to his fights, you see he'll have some have some stinkers. Like his first 3 fights on his win streak were the fights against Macau Figlak, against Jai Herbert, and Claudio Puelles. All stinkers, kind of. Not really that fun. Boring decisions. Then he fights Matt Frivola. And he goes out there and he outstrikes Matt Frivola. He outgrapples Matt Frivola. And then he fucking slimes him out against the fence. The tall, lanky striker who got taken down, ragdolled, and subbed immediately by Terrence McKinney goes out there and subs Matt Frivola and out grapples Matt Frivola and knocks him out. Then he fights Mike Davis, another guy who's a really good grappler, really good takedowns, really good wrestling, really good boxing. And he outgrapples him too. He outstrikes him and he outgrapples him. And he got put in these nasty positions against Mike Davis. He was just able to eventually twist and turn his way out of. And he beat the shit out of Mike Davis too. He fights Nazim Sadikov. Sadikov, really good striker, good takedown defense, good offensive wrestling. He goes out there, he pieces Sadikov up, stuffs Sadikov's takedowns, reverses them, gets multiple takedowns, no real significant control time, and then he finishes Sadikov in the second round with elbows. Lands a nasty elbow and follows up, gets these follow-up shots, puts him out. And now he's fighting Tom Nolan. I think he's going to knock Tom Nolan out. Tom Nolan is chinny, and he was getting taken down and controlled by Borshev. Fares Ziam is legit. He's not frail like Borshev. I think he's so underrated, man. I think he's so good. So much better than people would suggest. I think he could beat Paddy Pimblett right now. I'm not even fucking joking. I would genuinely pick him to beat Paddy Pimblett. I think he's that good. So, that's my pick. I just don't think he gets the respect he deserves. I think he's so good. I think he's got a crazy frame too. And I think he's got really underrated power on the feet now. Seems like he's got real sting on the shots. But moving on to welterweight, the most overrated welterweight. Oh, I don't know how that one got there. Gabriel Bonfim. I think he's super overrated. So, when we take a look at his career, he's got every time he gets a finish, he looks great when he gets the finish. But when he loses and he doesn't get the finish, he's just not that impressive. Against Nicholas Dalby, he just couldn't pace himself, was landing a bunch of shots, doing really well, but couldn't pace himself, ended up getting finished. Fair, shit happens. Against Ange Lusso, this close, competitive, kind of pitter-pat decision where he kind of blows his whole load in the first round, going for these like giant knees to the body, and then it just kind of becomes a super slow fight. Against Wonder Boy, he gets has to go resort to a clinch fest smudge decision to beat Wonder Boy. Now, when he gets the finish, he looks really impressive against Chaos Williams. It was a really impressive win. Randy Brown, sick knockout. Um, Trevin Giles. Oh my God, Munir Lazez. Very impressive. But I just don't see. I just don't see him making it to the top. Like, he's got a good physical frame and he's got a good record, but I don't. I haven't really. You haven't really seen the improvements. I mean, his win against Randy Brown was less of a win. Was less of his improvements and more of Randy Brown's lack of leg kick defense development. You saw against Ange Lusa and against Wonderboy, his cardio has not really improved all that much. He still tires out drastically. And I think Bilal Muhammad's going to beat him because Bilal doesn't tire, and Bilal's not going to let him sit against him on the fence. He's going to dig underhooks, and he's going to push him off. And I think Bilal finishes him. I know, crazy take. I think Bilal finishes in like round 4. So, I'm picking. I think he's just so overrated, and I think someone really underrated who gets talked about as overrated by everybody, but isn't really that overrated. Mike Malott. I don't think Mike Malott's that bad. Everyone shits on Mike Malott. I think Mike Malott is actually quite good. I think, sure, he's 35. He's Canada's literally only guy besides Charles Jourdain, but he's a great striker. He's got like good takedown defense. He can grapple really well. He's got a great team behind him. He's dedicated. He's explosive. He's powerful. He gets finishes. He's not that bad. All I see are people saying Mike Malott is so bad. He's overrated. He's not that good. He doesn't have. He's fodder. He's never gonna make it to the top. I don't think anybody really thinks he was gonna make it to the top. I think he thinks he's gonna be a champion, and that's fair. I think everybody. I think he wants to, be the next GSP, and I understand that. But for how bad people say he is, he's not all that bad. I think if you have him rematch Neil Magny right now, he finishes Neil Magny. I don't think that's a hot take to say. I think he's really good. I truly think he's very good. He's a very underrated guy in the division. He doesn't really get a lot of respect for no reason too. He's low-key just a chill-eyed dude. I think everybody doesn't like him because he just lost to Neil Magny one time because he didn't pace himself properly. And you know what? That's fine. But I don't like people thinking that he's just like he's terrible, because he's not. He's actually quite good. I like Mike Malott. He's a fun fighter. So I think he's incredibly underrated. But moving to the most overrated middleweight, I used to be a Kyle Boralho believer. I really used to be a Kyle Boralho believer. I think he's overrated now. I'm sorry. That fight against De Ritter, I was like, we're dropping rounds to De Ritter now when we have that big of a speed advantage. He's kind of just like, he's good, just not as good as everyone says. He doesn't really like utilize his grappling as much anymore. His striking is decent, but it's very like, I don't know, just not. It's very like kind of, it's a bit funny looking, but it's good. It's just not that great. I mean, he's got somewhat of a personality, but he's kind of just comes off as an asshole now. Kind of just seems like an asshole now. It's just not that entertaining. I mean, I think whenever the fighting nerds were on their rise, he was kind of like, all the other fighting nerds had like the hype. Like Prates, Silva, Rufy, they're getting all these knockouts. I think Barajo was kind of just riding it as, he was like the first fighting nerd in the UFC, and that's who he was. and he was like the leader of the fighting nerds. Oh, I'm the leader of the fighting nerds. But there's just nothing really to rave about with him. And I mean, he's top five in the division, number four. I think the dude who's most underrated is the dude he's tied with. And let's just move on to him really quick because there's not much to say about Kyle. And I think that's one of the things about him. Is just you just don't really have much to say about him. But I think Brendan Allen's super fucking underrated. I'm sorry. Why the fuck does everyone shit on Brendan Allen like he's terrible? No, this dude's super underrated. Give this dude I mean, who are his losses to right now? Oh, Drekus, Imavov, and Sean Strickland. Oh, number three, number two, and number one, and the champion. Number three, number two, and the champion. Like, he's really good. He is really good, and he'll make these fights close sometimes, but I think people just think he's just fucking terrible. When he's very good. He's a very good fighter. He's got great grappling. He's got pretty good striking. His jiu-jitsu is sick. I mean, he subbed Andre Muniz. You don't really do that to Muniz. You don't sub Muniz. Who else is he? Jesus Christ. I'm tired. But I think he's got a really underrated, like, skill set. I think people kind of just think because he'll make dumb decisions in fight, and so people think he's a bad fighter because he makes dumb decisions. But he's not a bad fighter. He's a dumb fighter. Okay, is that much better? No, but I'd rather be dumb than be considered bad. People could say, "Oh, he's good, but he just makes dumb decisions," rather than, "Oh, he's just terrible." He'll make just these dumb decisions in fights, but he's got a good skill set, I'd say. And I think he's more entertaining than Kyle Barajo. He'll have more fun scraps. He has more finishes. I think he has better wins. Like, honestly, I don't see the Brendan Allen here. I think he's better. I think he's very underrated, and I don't think he gets the respect he deserves. I think he deserves a number one contender fight against Drikas. Why the fuck is he fighting Edmund Shablazian? I don't get it. Next up, Khalil Aranchi Jr. is so overrated, and I blame Joe Rogan. You hear fucking Joe Rogan. This guy went to Thailand, and he came back, and he's a marauder. He's a marauder. Okay, you got walked down by Yuri and Pereira. These guys just fucking walked you down. Damn, we got a 2-round. Damn, we got a 2-round explosive Muay Thai merchant, and who gets just finished in the third. Damn. Yeah, this guy's the shit. I mean, what does he do? I mean, he sits there, like, he'll have these big moments early on. He'll win the first 2 rounds, and then he gets finished later on in the fight. I mean, he's booked against Ankalaev now. Ankalaev's going to finish him. I'm picking Ankalaev to beat him. I mean, and truly, he's such a crybaby. Khalil Roundtree is, like, also such a crybaby. He's a crybaby in a cult. He fucking Cope Maxer to the heaviest order. Got pieced up and dropped by Chimaev in the gym. Has, like, 2 rounds of explosive striking where he's, like, super fast and, like, this dude's so fast. Oh, you gotta be careful, dude. This guy beats people like they owe him money. The classic Khalil Roundtree line. I don't see it. He's a good striker. He's not that good. He's kind of just like, I just can't stand him. I really can't. He's so... Holy shit. Why am I yawning so much? He's so simple with his striking. He has 2 rounds of cardio and he just gasses. And what, he went 5 rounds against Jamal Hill where he had to throw a leg kick every 30 seconds and then he had no threat coming back at him. You got 2 knockdowns off of throwing 2 big overhands and then did nothing else for the rest of the fight. 50-45 them. Like, yeah, of course you're never going to gas her because you're not doing anything. I think he's so overrated. And someone who I don't think gets enough credit in that same division, despite Khalil Rountree getting all this glaze for losing to Pereira and Yuri. Volkan Oezdemir. What the fuck? No one talks about this guy. I mean, Volkan Oezdemir went out there and he fucking smoked out Alonzo Menifield in a minute. We just watched Alonzo Menifield go out there and smoke out Zhang Minyang. Volkan Oezdemir got finishes over Johnny Walker and finished Bogdan Guskov in 1 round. Granted, it was on short notice and it was Guskov's debut, but he finished Guskov in 1 round. I mean, Volkan Oezdemir, he's one of these crafty power punching guys. He's not someone you can just... He's not someone you could just stand in front of. He's a dangerous dude. But I don't see a word heard about Volkan Oezdemir. Volkan Oezdemir could be on the featured fight of a fight night. You will not hear a fucking word from him. He got that knockout over Alonzo Menifield. I saw it was just like emojis and bots. I'm like, why is nobody fucking talking about this guy? And I don't ever think he'll be the champ, but I think he's more top 5 material than Khalil Rountree. He gave a closer and more competitive fight to Carlos Ulberg than Yuri Prohaska, Dominic Reyes, any of these guys have. He gave as competitive a fight with Carlos Ulberg did that Blachowicz did. He had as competitive a fight. I don't think people, like, he's got great wins. I mean, I said Guskov, Menifield, Walker, who else? I don't even fucking know. Paul Craig is not that good. He beat Alexander Rakic by split decision. He had a close fight with Ankalaev, close fight with Nikita Krylov. I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, and I'm sick of not seeing enough spoken on his name. Moving on to the most overrated heavyweight. Not many heavyweights to talk about. Not many heavyweights who are talked about. But one that I keep seeing, Derek Lewis. Why the fuck are we pick? I see so many people thinking Derek Lewis, he's gonna knock out Hogan, man. Man, he's gonna knock Hogan out, man. This guy just got knocked out by the wind off of a jab. He got knocked out by the force of the wind hitting his face from a jab. Cortez Acosta. And he just let himself get finished. What are we fucking talking about, dude? He's a fat overhand merchant blob. Like, and it sucks because he has a win over Volkov. Dude, he shouldn't have beat Volkov, man. Lewis is so overrated. He's got the most knockouts. Dude, Derek Lewis, man, he could put you out with any punch, man. Yeah, but when's he ever going to hit you with his punches anymore? You just fucking circle and then... That's it. I mean, it's Derek Lewis. Is he really all that anymore? Maybe at one point I wouldn't have put him as overrated. I mean, he did fight for the interim title and the undisputed title. He was top 5 at one point, but he's just so unimpressive now. He knocks out these fat blob taxi cab drivers. I mean, he knocked out Taliesin Teixeira in what, 30 seconds? Shit, bro. So did Pavlovich. Pavlovich did the same shit, except Pavlovich walked at him. Derek Lewis did the fucking whole. He did the whole fucking I got eye poke thing, and then Taliesin Teixeira like ran at him, and he got clipped with a left hook. Sergey Pavlovich literally just like walked forward, landed the right hand, and just put together a combination, put him out. Same thing that Derek Lewis did. I mean, he's just not all that impressive. And I don't I don't get why people hype him up so much now. Like, I know Derek Lewis. I've watched his fights. I was rooting for him against Marcos Rogerio de Lima. I picked him to beat Marcos Rogerio de Lima. I was so excited. My balls was hot as back, but he's just not that impressive anymore. And I don't see why people pick Hoke. People are picking him to beat Josh Hokett. Like, Josh Hokett didn't just have one of the greatest fights ever with Curtis Blades on fucking in his third UFC fight, 9th professional fight. He's not that good. But moving on to the most underrated heavyweight, Brando Pericic. This is a heavyweight knockout artist. This guy, he goes out there. He's fast. He's big. He's athletic. He's got good takedown defense. He's well-rounded. This guy, this is a heavyweight. I don't see nobody talking about him. He's getting pushed pretty quickly though. I think people are talking about him because he beat the Blob. He beat Shamil Blobliev. But I mean, besides that, he's also just really good. I mean, Louis Sutherland, he smoked out in a round. That other dude, he smoked out in a round. Gaziev, fucking had a war with him, but beat the shit out of him. I mean, he's super fast. He's explosive. I mean, he's like one of the few, like true heavyweights. Like, oh, this guy's a real athlete heavyweight that you could see finding success in maybe a different sport. And I just don't see enough hype around him. Well, he's also really young into the game. 7-1. He's only got 3 UFC wins. He was supposed to be on the Contender Series, but he's a really good fighter. Okay. Oh shit, this is a 40-minute video. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here with just, great fighter, great athlete, real great addition to heavyweight. Let me know what you guys think and who you guys think are the most overrated and underrated fighters in every division. Let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, that's it. See y'all.